Arsenal 2, Newcastle United 1, and I need to be honest in this video. I need to be very, very honest in this video. I had my notes for a 5-minute rant when Arsenal failed to score up to almost 84th minute. I was frustrated. Everything Arsenal tried looked not to bear any fruits until that Mikel Merino goal. That's when my nerves calmed down and I started reasoning as an Arsenal fan, as a fan of football. Let me tell you, a game full of controversies, both from referee and VAR, not only in favor of Arsenal but also against Arsenal, against Newcastle, right from the first goal. Walter Mulder, that goal on another day could not stand. That was a push, and a slight push when somebody's on air is definitely going to take him off balance. Pushed Gabriel, scored like he had no competition. The VAR looked at it. They said that the push was so light, and the game continued. Arsenal were the better team all through. No football fan can dispute that. Arsenal had the greatest chances to put the game out of reach of Newcastle, to put the game to bed, but that Gyökeres penalty decision ruined everything that I was expecting. On another day, that is given. That is controversial. That controversial is on Newcastle playing through the midfield. Of course, they are very strong in the midfield, and Arsenal tried, were patient, and you could tell something is coming. The problem is they left it too late to score. You could feel like if there's any team that was going to, there's a team that was going to score, you could feel that if there was a team that was going to score, it was Arsenal. Newcastle is a team that Mikel Arteta has struggled ever since he came to the Emirates. He has struggled to beat Newcastle, both at home and away. Both at home and away. The away record was 100% in favor of Newcastle. Arsenal struggle to play against Newcastle at Newcastle, and even at the Emirates. One of the teams that gives Arsenal and Mikel Arteta nightmares when they visit is Newcastle United. And so tonight's result kinda shows some element of growth in mentality in this Arsenal side. When you look at that bench, the players coming on are players who could do the job at any given time. Mikel Merino comes in, spends a few minutes, bang, goal, well taken goal, and that was the moment everyone was needing, because Arsenal tried all their best. It was that day you could feel like Arsenal are not lucky in this game. From hitting the upward by Trossard, penalty decision turned down by VAR. I mean, some other decisions here and there, you could feel like this is not the day. But the time came in the 94th minute. Once again, Arsenal are now scoring late goals. The last one was it in 94th minute at the Emirates against Manchester City. Tonight, 94th minute against Newcastle, away at Newcastle. And what a result this is. Arsenal goes second, of course, 2 points behind Liverpool, who lost their game yesterday against Crystal Palace. And this is the kind of league we want. This proves to me that this league, this season, is not yet decided. I'm looking at Manchester City, the way they play. I'm looking at Liverpool, the way they play. I'm looking at Arsenal, the way they play. Those three, you could not rule them out from winning the Premier League this season. That's my take. That's my take. Gyökeres today, I think he was so phenomenal. I have not seen Gyökeres in an Arsenal shirt playing the way he played today. Past 5 Premier League games, you could tell that Arsenal are not yet used to playing with a striker. Today, I saw an ambition. Today, I saw an effort to play with your striker. And today, I saw progress in terms of creative players, the mindset that they have a striker in Victor Gyökeres. I cannot wait for the time when the player I've criticized for a long time, Kai Havertz, and I'm shameless. I can't wait for Kai Havertz to come in so that Gyökeres has an able. I know Mikel Merino can deputize in that, but I think Kai Havertz brings a different dimension of striking. 2 points below leaders Liverpool. Now the pressure is not on Arsenal anymore. The pressure is on Liverpool, now headed to Champions League next weekend. Anything can happen. Let me know what you think. That's about my time. Please subscribe.